Hi everybody, it's Danny here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. Today I am working with Whimsy stamps and I am using the gorgeous Goldie digital stamp. So she is absolutely gorgeous. She did take me a little while to colour up, so I do have her nice and sped up for you. A little bit more sped up than what I normally do. The reason for that is, like I said, it did take me quite a while to colour her up. So I am using my standard go-to Copic marker skin colour, which is E000002111, E04 and R20. So working my way through, as always, I lay down the lightest colour first and then I go darkest to lightest. So I'm just working my way through, pulling each of those colours into the centre of the skin, making sure that I get a nice blend all the way through. So then I go back with my E000 and blend it all out. I have just about done with the skin. Now we're going to move on to her tail. So her little mermaid tail there. I'm going with aquas and purples. So sorry, just fixing up a few spots there where it did bleed out. So I am going in with V04, V06 and V09. So I am colouring each of these little scales in individually, trying not to go too far at a time. That way the cardstock stays nice and moist, and that makes it a little bit easier to blend those colours. So I'm just working my way through. I've had such a busy month with Whimsy stamps this month. We've had the World Card Making Day Instagram hop, so if you haven't already joined in on that, please head over to my Instagram, which is Angel Handmade Papercraft, and you can jump along with all of the Whimsy girls. We're also doing a blog hop as well, so some of the girls did the Instagram, some of the girls did the blog hop, so I'd love for you to join in on both of those and check out all the gorgeous makes that the girls have done. This stamp is actually a bonus card. I hadn't actually planned to make this card, but I had a few images sitting on my desk ready to go on cards. Some days I have days where I can just sit and I can colour for hours. Other days I like to have those images coloured up because I will have a card making day where I literally just pump out card after card. Other times I will print out or stamp a fresh image and have it coloured and on a card in the same day. So my brain works in mysterious ways and I just go with it. So I'm using my white Uni-Bal marker just to add some details into this image. And here I'm just going in with some BG10 and my Zero Colour Splendor to colour in that big bubble. I did go over her whole body with that BG as well, just to try and blend it out a little bit. Now moving on to my little snail, I did him in E70, 71, 74, 77 and 79. I will have all of these markers listed on my blog like I always do, so if you're interested you can check those out there. It's the same colour that I ended up using on her hair as well. So not forgetting to add some details on him as well. And now we will go in and get her hair done. So as you can imagine, this is probably the part that took me the longest, was colouring all this beautiful, beautiful hair in, but it is well worth it. So just getting that roughly coloured so I can go back in and add all of my shading and things. So we're just going in now, flicking all that darkest colour in, and then I'll go back in with my medium and then down to my lightest. So just remember when you're doing the flicking to make sure that you're keeping your marker up nice and straight. The more straight you have your marker, the finer your flicks will be. Take a really light hand as well. Alright, so that's my little girl coloured, and now I'm going to go in with some Wink of Stella and colour in all of those bubbles just to give it some extra detail. So super, super cute. Let's get on to the card making. So I decided I want to cut her out with a circle die. So her tail was not going to fit in that circle die, and obviously I didn't want it to get cut off. So I've just used my Cutter Bee scissors and I've carefully cut around where that circle was going to cut, and I'm just going to use my pen knife as well to cut those smaller pieces, just being really careful because those pen knives are super sharp. I'm going to slide that die underneath to make sure that it's all good, add some washi tape so it doesn't move, and there we have it. So her little tail is poking out of that circle and it won't be cut off, and I'm just using my eraser to rub out that line that I added using my pencil. I am going in with some Doodlebug papers. Oh, bless me. I'm just measuring. I only wanted a small border on her, so I've just cut that to size, measured it up using my T-square. Oh, I think I actually bit the inside of my lip when I sneezed then. Ow. Alright, so I'm just mapping out here, trying to work out where I'm going to put everything. I'm just using some Scotch Scotch foam tape, and I'm just peeling off the backing as I go around so that I can bend it all the way around, and then I'm just using some small pieces, adding that onto that aqua piece of pattern paper, and now I will start working out what I'm going to do with that background. So just layering everything up, making sure it's going to be in the center of my mermaid. Still trying to work out what else I can add to this card. I decided to back it onto some purple cardstock, and I pulled aside another piece to use on the inside of the card as well. It still needed something else, so I've just gone back in with some off-white cardstock. So I'm just layering that up as well, adhering everything using my Scotch ATG gun, and then popping everything down to a Kucha Creations card base. So that's the front done, and now I'm just going to grab some papers for the inside of the card. Layering all those down and just popping a rectangle of white down on the center. I just used some scrap cardboard out of my stash. It didn't really matter, it was just a layer anyway. Alright, that's the card done. So I thank you all for watching, and now I've decided I'm going to add a sentiment to this card. So I've just grabbed the Mama Elephant birthday messages stamp set. Using my Lawn Fawn acrylic block, I'm just going to stamp that down onto some leftover of that white cardstock. Just using some Memento Tuxedo Black. I'm just using my Tim Holtz guillotine to make sure it's a nice thin strip, and then I'm going to run that across my image. I did need to add some foam tape to the ends because it did hang over the edge of that circle die. And done. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.